Oh, BBC, you've been popping up a lot lately, and it seems you've quietly turned into BuzzFeed without anyone really noticing. But since my last video, tons of your crap has been popping up in my feed, so I'm just gonna have to start getting to work, shan't I? Let's begin with this. As somewhat of a phat myself, I'm allowed to make fun of the other phats. If you're a phat too, so long as you aren't a whiny little dipshit, this isn't about you. You are my big boned bitches and I love you. No. This is about fat dipshits. Dip for shats, if you will. Let's begin.
Oh, I'm so fat.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have had that third helping of baby.
So is your boyfriend really fat as well?
Look at her, implying she has a boyfriend. She can't have a skinny boyfriend because eventually she'll wake up hungry and eat the first thing she finds that she can fit into her gaping maw. She can't have a similar sized BF because you can't base a relationship on a pie eating contest.
Oh, are you pregnant?
Implying people think you're shaggable.
Oi, fatty.
Yeah, Mum? Oh, wait, I got confused. I thought my mum was shouting me. She loves me, really. Honest. Things fat people are tired of hearing. Is it, no, you can't have 17ths. You can't use a stick of butter on a single piece of toast. Have you tried only eating 9 pie and chips a day?
You're not fat. I know, when people say that, they're quite clearly lying to me.
My imaginary friends lie to me too.
I am fat, I am obese, and my BMI is quite high. And if you can't see that, you need a stronger pair of spectacles.
Fair play, love. To be honest, it was at this point I thought, is this going to be sick-worthy, or are they just going to say stuff that makes sense? Don't worry, I checked. They delve into plenty of dipshittery. So let's continue.
It goes back to the fact that people are uncomfortable with
the F word, the dreaded F word.
Because people don't like being rude, and I'm sorry, but being fat is not a good thing, and pointing it out is rude. It's not like one doesn't know that fact. No one has ever been called fat, looked down and said, holy shit, you're right. Where the hell did this come from? To the game!
Game? What's a game?
The word fat isn't insulting to me, so don't try and come in and swoosh in like a knight in shining armour going, you're not fat, you're gorgeous, you're fine.
Come now. They're either friends with you when they're trying to be nice, or they're just some thirsty mofo when, well, just take the compliment, and if you want it, the cock too. It's not hard. Penis joke.
You'll never get a partner if you look like that.
Fuck off. Look at those beards. Matey.
My mum thought that if any date I went on, the guy had to have a fetish about fat girls.
Oh, God.
Wow, your mum is savage.
Oh, he's good looking. What did you do? Are you a really good cook? Is he weird? Has he got a fetish? Does he like fat people?
Has he got a fetish?
Does he jiggle you?
If he doesn't jiggle you, regardless of your size, he's probably not that into you.
You can see people, like when you're grocery shopping, looking into your basket. The shopkeeper would just be like, oh.
2 cups of rice. Brutal.
You know when people praise you for eating a salad? Yeah. Oh, are you eating it? Well done, you're eating a salad.
That's how I talk to my children when they use the toilet or manage to get home without having a tantrum because one of their socks isn't all the way up. Maybe don't hang out with people who talk to you like you're a child.
Should you be wearing that?
Anyone who notices your clothes instead of being lost in your illustrious beard should be smited.
I hear this all the time.
Do you?
Yes, but it's nothing to do with being fat.
Why is there this preconception that there's things that because you're a certain size you shouldn't be able to
It's
wear?
because of the fat girl rule book. Horizontal stripes, shouldn't wear that. We shouldn't wear anything that shows your arms. Shouldn't wear anything fitted.
How about you just don't wear clothes that look shit on you? And if you're bothered that something looks shit on you, perhaps you should stop shopping in the family size tent section.
I just love that so many women are coming together to actually show their middle finger.
What, like these women?
And say, kiss my middle finger. I don't care. I'm not going to stick to the rules that you have set out for me, and I'm going to wear whatever the hell I want to.
Okay, you do that. Don't expect anyone else to like it though, and your desire not to hear criticism doesn't supersede someone else's right to speak it. So expect to hear it, like, a lot.
People expect that you should be dressing to a certain code, so you hide yourself and disguise yourself in the background.
Because that's totally going to work. Fat joke.
Don't make a show of yourself, fatty, because you need to know your place.
Wait, I didn't mean the buffet table. Ugh, I guess no one else is eating today.
Have you tried exercise?
Exercise. 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 Eggs are sides. Eggs are sides for bacon. Bacon. Yeah, I love bacon with exercise.
Not recently.
For me, it makes me feel good mentally. Like, if I've had a bad week or a bad day, I'll go to the gym or I'll go and swim to swim it out, clear my head, and I feel great.
I feel great when I laze around in the pool too. Amazing.
Not because I want to be a certain size or look a certain way or want a certain number on the scales. I just do it because I enjoy it.
Perhaps you should try something challenging?
So if someone says, have you tried exercise, like it's some sort of remedy to my fatness?
Holy shit, that's exactly what it is. Or have I just never heard of the people who lost weight by sitting perfectly still and having a pie IV? Or a pie V, as I like to call it when I use it.
Then no, I haven't tried exercise to shed myself of my blubby body.
Well, person of colour me astonished.
They're trying to be nice.
Oh, don't ruin it, beard bros. Don't start joining in saying dumb shit.
You were the chosen one!
But this just comes across as very passive-aggressive.
It was said that you would destroy this and not join them!
For God's sake. No one ever has your long-term interests at heart. They just want to ruin your life by making you live longer. Wait a minute, live longer? Shit.
I know, but I really care. Are you worried about your health? No, you're just being a dickhead.
That's racist to the penis-headed people of Papua New Guinea. Check your privilege, shitlord.
It really annoys me when people obviously assume that you're going to be really unhealthy by physically looking at you.
Being overweight is unhealthy. Do you know a good way to tell if someone is overweight? The power of vision!
Like, for example, me, I've been a strict vegetarian since birth.
There are literally no unhealthy or fattening vegetarian foods. And that's not counting the types of sweeties you can have too. Sugar is totally vegetarian, by the way.
I don't smoke. I've never drank in my life. How much more healthy of a lifestyle could I lead?
Don't eat as much and get down to the gime every now and then?
Oh, a game.
I guess I am worried about my health. You know, the whole diabetes, being able to move in the future. Yeah.
Okay, good. At least one of you seems to be taking a more rational stance on this.
But isn't everyone worried about their health?
Never mind. Yes, everyone is. But while the thins are worried about remaining active into their old age, you'll be lucky if you can still walk by next Tuesday.
I think when we start going down that route of asking bigger people, we have to then start going down the route of walking through pubs and everybody having a pint.
Not everyone who goes into the pub is an alcoholic. You already, clearly, have a health problem. You cretin.
Do you worry about your health? Or everybody smoking on the street, do you worry about your health?
People already do that to smokers, you dumb cunt.
People are so concerned with other people's lives and their health
The bastards.
that they actually forget that they need to be concentrating on themselves.
That's it. I'll leave that to my doctor.
Like you ever listen to your doctor.
Yeah, exactly. A qualified GP.
Sure thing, darling.
I had that shouted at me like, from a car while I was running.
To catch a wild bucket of chicken?
Are you expecting that person to be like, good point, weirdo in a car, I'm going to go to the gym now?
Actually, I agree. If you feel the need to shout shit at strangers on the street, I think you need to realise you are always the loser in that situation. You see, non-freaks don't shout shit at people they don't know. That's a really strange thing to do.
That is the one thing you're allowed to have a go at about people.
Dice scum. Men don't have real problems. You don't get to speak about this. You have white privilege. Yeah, buddy. Good joke.
It's like, you know, white van driver just shouted out at you, fat. You tell that story to your friends, they'll just laugh and make go, oh, you are a bit overweight, mate.
Wow, your friends suck, don't they? If I tell my friends a story like that, they will usually respond with, what a prick. And the van driver is bad, I guess.
Imagine how good looking you'd be if you lost a bit of weight.
You two mofos need to get hench. and maybe like some testicles.
I don't think the world is ready for that.
This guy's total contribution has been jokes so shit they could very well have been written by me.
Then it's like, imagine how much of a nice person you'd be if you weren't such a massive prick.
That sounds to me like you're saying you're not ugly because you're fat, but you're fat because you're ugly. Okay.
Beauty is what's within.
Totally.
You can be size
how you
10
feel,
and be a vicious, venomous bitch.
Or you can eat that size 10 and be 2 vicious, venomous bitches. That'd show 'em.
And that's not pretty.
And both, they don't cancel each other out. I can be fat, I can be beautiful. I am.
I can be fat, I can be beautiful, I can be delusional if I'm Naomi.